is it just me? Or are women extremely boring, cringe, and annoying? It's like, I'm so sick of seeing their thirst traps. Anywhere on the internet, it's a thirst trap. They just showing their body. They just annoy me, man. I don't know what it is. They just get on my nerves. I don't know. I wish I was gay. I just think things would be a lot easier if I was gay. But I'm not. So, but they're just like, I just don't even want to talk to them anymore. I don't want to be around them. I don't want nothing to do with them. And I used to love talking to women. It's just like their egos are too fucking too big. They think they're more valuable than they really are. They think they're hotter than they actually are. There's no humbleness anymore. There's no wholesomeness. And they have life on easy, man. Like, you can't say anything to them. Like, so if I was to have like a dating site profile, and I was to tell them how it is, like, I don't want to talk to any obese women, I would get that deleted. Social media, you got to be careful what you say about them, because their feelings. Like, why are you putting yourself out here if you can't handle the criticism? And I don't know. I guess it's just me, but I just find them very annoying. I used to like want to see videos talking about female nature, male. I look at all that stuff as cringe, man. I don't care. I don't care if they're what they're doing anymore. I don't need to see any videos like trying to tell me that women are suffering or any, like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm to the point where I'm just like, fuck them. Fuck them. They ain't worth shit anyway. And I'm just, man, does anyone relate? Isn't it so cringe for them to like take a selfie every single day with the same, like, they're in the same spot, same pose. They might wear their hair a little different. Usually not. It's the same way. They just have a change of clothes and that's it. And it's always something revealing, and they have to turn around and always take an ass shot. It's always the same thing with them. They're literally NPCs. Not to mention their politics are absolutely horrible. They live in a bubble. They don't live in any type of reality. I just don't relate to them at all. I can't. Like, I've never ever had like a transaction for sex before. I mean, I guess you could say, like, if you have a wife or a girlfriend, like, you kind of have, but I've never been like, yes, you're gonna you want $300 to have sex with me? Okay. I never done that ever. And it's just like, maybe that's better. Maybe we should just legalize it and get it over with, because at least, I mean, I don't see the environment getting any better. At the very least, I'd have a receipt saying that she consented. I think that's what we basically should do, just legalize prostitution at this point, because, I just think it's too much of a risk to try to do this pickup artist crap. I think that all that stuff is outdated. I'm not going to sit here and become Prince Charming I can't even call them what they are, because social media is so weak and it panders to them. I'm to the point where it's just like, I would rather just have the receipt, you consented, and pay you to go the hell away. I don't want nothing to do with you. You have nothing to talk about. Like, there's nothing that interests me that you have to say. This isn't all women. This is just generally speaking the general modern woman. They're a carbon copy of each other. All they do is follow each other. I guarantee you, if society was like, no more yoga pants, wearing dresses, no more being sleeping around, I guarantee you they would all fall back in line, because they're trendies, man. That's what you call it, trendy. When I was in high school, whatever fashion trend came out or whatever, a person who was a trendy would just jump on it, like whatever the hot thing is, and that's what basically women are. They're just trendies. They're followers. They're invading our spaces. I'm just like, it's so weird to see these women that are like ultra masculine, and the funny thing is they think that they're so tough. I've seen a video, and I don't know if this is true. It could be AI. It was like a TikTok. Well, I guess the cartel, they put like 10 men in a pool that has like a roof, not a roof, but like a cover. If you ever watched that movie, It's a Wonderful Life, when they're all dancing and like they fall inside the pool and the cover that goes over it. Something like that. I seen the video, and they had a bunch of them in there, and I think it's like basically a test. It's absolutely brutal. They leave it in there for 24 hours, and usually only one or two survive, but usually it's one. So I think it's what they do is they're like desensitizing them to killing, because that's what they're basically doing. They're probably killing each other, and they're drowning each other, fighting for the little pockets of air. And it's just like, if I was in that type of predicament, pretty much every single woman, not every single, like 99.9999999% of women that would be in there with me, let's say I was in there with like 9 women and me, I'm going to be the only one that survives. They're not going to be able to outpower me, man. You know what I mean? You watch too many movies. Men are like just better than women in almost every single way. We just are. That's why, like, you look at all the records, they're all held by men. Why isn't the WNBA? They want the NBA salaries, and why don't they play in the NBA? I'm sure they'll let them. If Caitlin Clark can hold her own in the NBA, she would already be on a team. You know why she can't? Because she's a defensive liability. She's like 6 foot tall, like 130 pounds. Like, she would get torn up. She could hit the three. The only thing that she could do in the NBA is at the last second. It's a last second shot. You need a three. You throw her out there, and hopefully somebody doesn't block her shot. That's about it. She can't play defense. She can't guard anybody in the NBA. None of these women in the WNBA can guard a single man in the NBA. There's no way. They can't even dunk, man. They can't dunk at all. It's just, the whole reason that the league even is going on is because it's being subsidized by the NBA. We're just like, just go back to being a woman, man. Get out of our spaces. Sick of the attitude, sick of the politics, sick of acting like they're morally superior. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, how intelligent are you that you're still going to college nowadays, taking on that student loan debt? You know what I mean? Like, how intelligent are you that you're on welfare? because you slept with the loser. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to hear any sob stories about the guy that they got pregnant with. I'm over it. I don't care. It's just like, why did you pick him? You picked him. You spread your legs for him. You did the dirty deeds with them. Like, why didn't you pick a better man? No. And they're easily brainwashed. It's just, this is why I say, if we're gonna bring in any type of immigrants, we only need to bring in feminine women that want to be wives and mothers, and that's it. Unless there's like an outlier, like an Elon or something that's going to create a lot of business, and do good for our country. But that's about it. Like, we don't need any more immigrants here, man. We don't need any more guys here. Like, half of the population of women are basically dudes. They got a guy mentality, and it's like, dude. And they're just being propped up. Kind of being propped up by society. Like, if you're independent, if you're 100% independent, you don't rely on a man for nothing. You hold your own. You can do it all, do it all. It's like, I don't like this guy. Well, I understand, like, guys mess up. It's not all, a lot, a woman needs to get rid of a guy if he's, like, cheating or he's on drugs, beating her. I get that. But a lot of the time, these women are just, I'm just bored. They sit here and say, oh, I put my kids first. Well, if you put your kids first, then you probably wouldn't be divorced, would you? No, you're putting yourself first. Like, you sacrifice for your family through the ups and downs, but women just want, this is what they want. They want the honeymoon phase nonstop. So that's why they go to guy. It's just, I don't care. I don't care about if women are struggling, if they're doing great right now. I don't give a fuck about them anymore. I just kind of look down on them. I'm not even bitter. I just don't care. I used to be bitter. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, I just got done doing like a job interview and type of deal. And she started talking about herself a little bit, and then she brings up talks about her boyfriend. Cool, man, I'm glad you got a boyfriend. I didn't ask. You know what I mean? Like, they do that all the time. Just keep it, I'm not making it personal. You're the one that brings up. You're the one that brought up personal shit. You're the one, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Good, you have a boyfriend. You all have a boyfriend. You're all sharing the same guy. You're all married. That's cool. Whatever. Like I said, I'm not even bitter anymore. And then like they put you down with the same things. Oh, you got a little dick. You got a little dick. What? What are you talking about, man? You haven't even seen it. It's just like, maybe it's not little. Maybe you're just really loose. Oh, I can't say that. It's just tiresome. I just don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I'm over them. There's nothing that they can really even bring to my life. Like I said, I think we should just legalize prostitution at this point. I mean, it pretty much already is with OnlyFans. So just let the government get a cut off of them selling their bodies off, because that's what they're going to have to do anyway. They're not going to be able to compete with me for a job. They're not going to want to do labor. And that's the jobs that are going to be there, is the jobs that require physical labor. HR, all these jobs. They're not going to be able to keep all these jobs. They're not going to be able to keep things the way we're going. It's just, what do they do? Soon as one of them has a baby, oh, I can't wait to go back to work. what? Why? Why did you even have a kid then? Shouldn't you want to raise your kid? Shouldn't you want to, like, teach your kid? Oh, you don't want nothing to do with it? Then what are you doing? You're useless to society. All they do is consume. You know, what do they bring to the table anymore? I don't know what they bring to the table. Yeah, I see them on the internet. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm kind of even like getting repulsed by the really hot ones. It's weird. It's really weird. Then I'm just like, I'm kind of like attracted to women that just they're quote unquote ugly. I mean, as long as they're not fat, I kind of like that because they look real. And I'm like, I don't have to put up. I don't want the hottest woman, man. I don't want nothing to do with them. Like, the hotter they are, yeah, they look good. They're probably fun in bed. You know, really, it's nice to look at them, but I can't trust them. I can't sustain, like, the lifestyle that they want. Even if I could, I wouldn't want to. Like, even hypothetically, if life was like, you're rich, you got status, what am I attracting? Gold diggers? No, I'm cool, man. Just go find another guy. You know, I don't want nothing to do with them. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just annoyed by it. Like, seriously, they just annoy me. I see them on a social media or something, any kind of TikTok, swipe up. I don't care about anything they say, anything they do. I don't care what they look like, what they're dressed as. I don't really fucking care anymore. And honestly, if a lot of other guys start, because I feel like I'm kind of ahead of my time in a lot of different ways, and I feel like I am, especially with this. If a lot of other guys start having the same mentality as me, is like, I just don't care. In fact, just leave me alone. You know what I mean? You're annoying. I just don't care. And maybe it's because I'm old. You know what I mean? 50's not too far away from me. I'm almost there. A few more years, I'll be 50. So, and it has, dude, I still have testosterone. I have no problem getting my fucking dick up. I have no problem doing that. So it has nothing to do with erectile dysfunction. It's just, and dude, like, before COVID, I was doing good dating. I liked the whole chase and hunting and trying to, you know, seeing where things went. I wanted, when I was on the dating sites, I used to want to get them to meet me as quick as possible, to see if there was anything there, you know. I didn't want to sit there and text and like not meet. It's like, I want to meet you as soon as I possibly can. Now, I'm not even on dating sites. I don't even want to be. I don't even want to go. It's not even like I'm depressed. I just don't think they're worth anything, really. I haven't seen any that are really, even ones that I thought that they were good, but I'm like, nah, you're just all the same. Like, I don't think I can ever trust any of them, to be honest. Like, at this point, after what I've seen, what I know, I just don't think I can.